Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show, the final day, Sunday, quarter-finals day, Manchester United versus Liverpool. Can we do it? I'm hoping we can, but I think we come back after the international break and we play them again. So hopefully we can get a grip on it. Now, if they played the way they did against Everton, and Everton had 23 chances, and I thought Everton were unlucky, my honest opinion. They had 2 penalties. You could say the first one, a little bit dodgy. That's me. Second one, yeah, blatant penalty. You couldn't do anything about that. But let's just hope we can turn up and go through to our other semi-finals. That'll do for me. So I'm looking forward to sitting down, having a nice cup of tea and watching the Liverpool team perform. And we still haven't got the full team back, by the way. Don't forget that. You know, and the way they played on Thursday, Sparta Prague, and they put the full squad out. I know there was a method in Jurgen Klopp's madness there, because he wanted to give the team, keep the movement going, the routine going, and you need to get the players playing together to make a difference. They do need to be playing all together all the time, and if you bring players in, then that doesn't work, you know. So yeah, that's my honest opinion, and I'm just hoping they're up there and they're up for it, because they have got a little bit of a break now. And then after the international break, I think we got Trent back, Curtis Jones back, not too sure whether there's 1 or 2 others. I should imagine there will be, but we've had some long-term injuries, and you've got to look at Liverpool. We're all talking about these squads, your Man City, your Chelsea. We've all had injuries, but not like a full squad of players, and everyone has come in, even the kids, and done an unbelievable job. And it's just like if you go into a factory and you know your job, you're being trained for it, and then someone's off sick, someone comes in, covers their right. It's like routine, they know it, that's what happens. Well, there you go, that's what, you know, no one's failed. They've come in and they've done the job. So you've got to hold your hand up and say, wow, Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool FC, brilliant. And I know there's loads out there who would disagree with me because they dislike Liverpool, they want them to win. It's like every other team, you've got your likers, you've got your haters. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. People don't like the way Liverpool play, people don't like Jurgen. And it's vice versa, it's like Liverpool fans with other players, Man United, they all do it. Everyone dislikes a player, dislikes a team. There's always someone they don't. And there is very few and far between good fans out there who will say, wow, just a football person, I love watching football, I like every team, like every player. I don't think there's many out there who will do that. This is what we do. Anyway, let's get on to the grassroots football. This is what we're doing, and we're talking about the Premier League, Liverpool and Everton. Fantastic. Thank you very, very much for your support for our grassroots referees once again. And I know Liverpool will put it on the website, and I know Everton will put it in the match day programme. And I think every Premier League team should be on board. It's the referees who are wearing our t-shirts at the Premier League ground. Do you know you can't knock Don't Cross the Line, the work that we've done, a not-for-profit company. Not-for-profit. We've done an extremely good job, and all we want is people on board to support us with the work we do. We're not after glory, we're not after mega money, we don't get mega money, we have to go cap in hand, and we have to thank the National Lottery who have been supportive of us right over the few years, the 10 years I'd say, in our work with REFspect, Don't Cross the Line, Hearts of Gold initiatives, and also with the young commentators. Absolutely brilliant. But we're a CIC, which is a community interest company. That means we're not for profit, and everything that we do goes right back into grassroots football. So as you can see, the studio, we get the kids in on a Friday when the kids are all available. We're looking for other ideas, new ideas, and we're looking for this filming for our advertisements that's coming out hopefully in the next couple of weeks. We want to make it a good one, we want to make it really hard hitting. It's about our referees, and we're not sure what we're going to use, what we're going to do at the moment, but we do want an absolutely brilliant, should I say, fantastic advertisement if we can get it. And that is the way I want this to look, and portray the message about respect, no ref, no game, don't cross the line. I need all that, people supporting the work that we do. We need our referees within the game, and we've got our National Awareness Weekend on the 6th and 7th of April, and if there's any Premier League games on the Monday or the Friday, it'll continue on there. It's also the Bristol Street Motors EFL Trophy Final. The officials will be wearing our t-shirts during that game as well. So what a powerful weekend we have for our not-for-profit organisation, Don't Cross the Line. We're based in Merseyside, we started on Merseyside, but we have support from all over the country and beyond, even the FAI. And Paul Martin, thank you so much for getting the FAI involved in Don't Cross the Line and the work that we do as well. It'd be fantastic if our referees could support it on that weekend as well. No ref, no game. Remember that, hold the cards up. Here we go, we have it on there as well. And we have a massive thank you to EFL and the PFA, the Professional Footballers Association. Dave Palmer, who's been absolutely brilliant with the support and the work that we do with the t-shirts, supplying them to the referees on our behalf, and supporting Don't Cross the Line and the REFspect campaign over the several years. And as I said, Liverpool and Everton football clubs on board as well, and they have been since 2003, portraying the message and their programme, getting the message across to their fans. And we can't thank you enough for being part of Don't Cross the Line, myself and Merseyside, basically, because we want every junior league, not just on Merseyside, nationally. We want every CFA, if we possibly can, to get involved and pass the word out to all their teams. And we're also trying to do a competition for the kids out there who will come up with an idea, what can we do to portray maybe a medal, design a trophy, a pennant, award that to the referee, clap them, thank them, photography with them, with your team on the day. I think it'd be an absolute gem of a weekend if we can all get together and do that. We just want photographs sent in. Can you teams do that for me? Can you also come up with an idea that will welcome the referee onto the field of play on the 6th, 7th and 8th that weekend? If you've got games, even in the night time, if you've got friendlies, please support your local referee at grassroots football. We need to keep these referees within the game, and you've seen many of them wearing the yellow armband. That means the minors, they're still under the age of 18, they're still at school. Now we need this safeguarding proposal. Thanks to Steve Swinow and the Liverpool County FA as well for putting the message out there. They're going to be supporting us this year as well. So big thanks to all the staff there at LCFA Sefton who've moved premises now, and they're going to be sending the form out to all you leagues on there. And we're not forcing you to get involved. We're just asking, could you support that weekend your referee, and why not? Why not support it? Don't Cross the Line is all about bringing people together, and we have been doing that since 2003. And this REFspect campaign is going a long way to support our referees. Last year we celebrated our 20th anniversary. We're 21 years now, 21 years in the game at grassroots football with our volunteers, making a difference on the field of play, off the field of play. We want the kids to understand how important their referee is when they come to officiate their game. Now they put out the laws of the game, and we're not expecting all the kids to understand them. We really aren't, but they will do eventually. Now we're talking about kids who are still at school, who are referees and have gone to the county FAs and they passed their test as well. So irate parents and spectators should stand back, hold the ground and say, they've taken the course on this, so they are above the laws of the game than I am, because I have not done that test. And don't pretend that you know every law of the game, because if you did, we'd have absolutely perfect referees, wouldn't we? So we don't want sideline referees. We don't want people shouting the verbal abuse or showing aggressive behaviour towards our referees. We want to keep them into the game, and we want the kids to understand that the referee is as important to them as they are to their team, because they're on their own, they're there, they officiate, and sometimes they can get the height of abuse from irate parents or spectators, and that is what we don't want, because the kids then look, and especially if it's their family member who's shouting that verbal abuse or aggressive behaviour or showing the aggressive behaviour, or even a coach or manager towards the referee, that makes them think It's okay to do. So this is why we're supporting our referees, because they are the person, they are the target, and they are the person in the middle who's going to take the flak. Because when they blow that whistle, all hell could break loose on one side of the pitch, and then on the other side of the pitch, when they get, they all agree, they all disagree, so they're agreeing to disagree, and we just need no one to disagree, no one to give their opinion. Like our line yesterday, the two lines should I say, Crosby Stewart and DXTL FC from the touchlines. I was there on the line with all the parents, with me baton, I was wearing the t-shirt. And it's all about respecting the referee. No kids argued, no parents questioned the referee's decision. Everyone got on with it. The game flowed brilliantly and everyone enjoyed it, regardless of a team winning. Regardless. And it was nice to see the kids shaking hands at the end. Okay, we may have had one or two we disagree because they hate getting beat, but that has got to come out of kids. All kids. They have to get used to losing games. They really do. And the referee came up to it at the end and said, that was a brilliant game, we really enjoyed that. The weather was fantastic. And that's nice to hear. It really is, for a young referee, a minor, who's still at school, who enjoyed that game. He'll go off to the next one on high, saying, I really enjoyed that, Tell all the people what a game that was. That's what we want. That is what we want in grassroots football. Leave the kids to enjoy the game. Let them play and leave the referee to officiate. And when you see that referee and they're walking past you, well done ref, whether they've done your game or not, well done ref, regardless. Make it a point to welcome them, make it a point to say thank you. That's your chance, and especially on the 6th, 7th and maybe the 8th of April this year, please support our REFspect, our National REFspect Awareness campaign. It's formed by DXTL, Don't Cross the Line. We've put it together and we are making a difference on and off the field of play. You may have seen it, but when we got this publicity, we'd love all the media to pick this up, your BBC cameras, your ITV cameras, the work that we're doing, the difference that we're making, and everyone is doing their own little campaign now because they see it as important. And if you look on social media, is it because all the grass pitches are off? I'm not sure. Are we saying all the verbal abuse and the aggressive behaviour comes from the grass pitches? Now, football is football, so it can come from anywhere. But I've seen less posts on social media now slating people who have abused referees. I still see posts, but they're very few and far between. Referees, please let me know. Do you think it is working? Do you think an input of the likes of Don't Cross the Line, a campaign that is supporting you and has done for 21 years, making a difference? Is it making a difference? Are the people starting to get the message thinking, the referee, they are there to referee, officiate, make a difference, develop our kids with the laws of the game, with the rules of the game, with the position and play, because a referee will blow a whistle. If they're offside or they have just given a foul away penalty, they learn, and they won't want to do that again. Especially if they make their team lose and they're given a penalty and they've looked at it and they go, what have I done? I've just given a penalty away, I shouldn't have done it, or an own goal. You can't blame them. It's just one of those things, and the referee is there not to blame you, but to give a decision. You could have mistimed your tackle, and then you will blame yourselves for losing a game or letting the team come back to earn a point, whatever it is. And that's the way football is. But you need the referees to interpret all the laws of the game to everyone, each and everyone, whether you understand them or not. And it could be nice for loads of these kids and spectators or irate parents to go and take their referee course. And I've talked to one or two managers who have actually done that. And they say, you see a difference. And you start thinking to yourself, wow, I was questioning the referee, but it's different when I get questioned. I realise just how hard it must be for those referees in the middle when they're officiating. It's not just one person, it's 20 odd people having a right go at them, and sometimes even the kids, because the parents are having a go. They'll have a go at that referee, they'll blame that referee. And, you know, as we said before, they are the target. We all need good attitudes, not just on the field of play, but off the field of play as well. We won't take passion away from you. Support the kids, clap the kids, encourage the kids. That is brilliant. But leave the referee, forget the referee is there, like our parents and Crosby Stewart parents did yesterday. No one was questioning any decision. It was like the referee wasn't there. Even our coaches, even their coaches, it wasn't, no one questioned the referee. They just let them get on with it and let the game flow, and the ref done exactly that as well. So well done to all the referees who were a major factor in all the games that were played yesterday and today. You have games today. I hope everyone enjoyed the games and they showed loads and loads of respect on and off the field of play, because it's important that you do. It really is, because the kids, as we talked about, kids have memories and they'll always remember the bad memories. So if something goes off on their field of play, on their pitch, on their, or even off their pitch, and they see something, it's in their memories. They don't want it, and it could put a lot of kids off playing football. They'll say, I only want to enjoy myself. I really just want to enjoy myself, but that has ruined it. I don't want to come to football anymore. We don't want that. We want everyone to sing off the same song sheet, everyone to work together, everyone to make a difference together and improve the game together. But we always talk about teamwork. Teamwork makes better players and more understanding. That can happen on the sidelines as well. If people, parents, irate parents or spectators, pull another irate parent or spectator and say, look, calm it down, let the referee do the job. Not in an arrogance way, but have a chat, or even the managers and the coaches can have a little chat to the parents and come over and go, pack that in, or you know, this doesn't happen anymore. It does improve the game. But I'd just like to see what these stats are. I'm still after the stats for the likes of referees walking away from the game, after the stats about managers and coaches folding, walking away for the game. It does make a difference, and why, and the fines. When a referee puts a report in and a manager goes to fight that report, what are the fines for those managers? What are the appeal rates like? What are the stats like? How many managers win a case? How many managers walk away without a fine? Those stats must be there in all the local county FAs, and I'd love to get them out, because we have a duty of care, but all of us have a duty of care for the kids on the field of play. But also you should have a duty of care for each other as well, you know, and you've got to it's got to be shown respect, and respect does go both ways. Many managers say that to me and say, look man, respect works both ways. Yes it does, and I understand that, but also from the sidelines as well, and also from the managers and the coaches, you've got to give each other respect. No manager goes out there purposely to destroy a team or destroy a game. That's happened in the past. It really has. And we still see incidents that affect kids and managers as well. But as I say, I'd like to see just how many coaches have walked away or folded their team over the last 12 months at least. And I bet you there's quite a few. And especially with the teams that are getting no games because the grass pitches are being woeful this year. The weather has been atrocious, and it just has. Going back years ago, you would have played, everyone would have played and been up to date with games. I tell you that now. They'd all say it's a bit of mud, it's a bit of water, get on with the game. The ball might stick, but makes you better players. But health and safety now, safeguard and everything comes into it. No, you're not playing. And it's drummed that right into everyone. Look back at those games, I thought they were absolutely magical. But there's teams out there who've hardly played, who are based on grass pitches, and I think there's many leagues out there who've only played 8 games, and now they're going to bring forward 2 or 3 games per week in midweek, but a lot of parents can't make that, so it'll affect the kids as well, and you might get more teams saying, do you know what, I've just had enough, and what are we going to do, how are we going to save the game? Well, I'm sure we'll have opinions from many people out there. If you've got an opinion, we'd love to hear your thoughts on it, and please support our REFspect campaign. Give me an email, mal@don'ttextheline.com, to say that you are fully supportive of the work we do and what can you do to help out. Well, there we go. We've come to the end of another show. Hope you've enjoyed this weekend. Hopefully we'll have more commentators, young commentators, back on the weekend. You've seen them with their new t-shirts. They're proud of them, and they are showing their respect towards our referees. And whenever you're out and about, please do exactly the same. And note down 6th, 7th, possibly 8th of April for our National REFspect Awareness Weekend. So it now all remains for me just to end the show and wish Liverpool Football Club all the very, very best against Manchester United in the FA Cup quarter-finals. Come on, you Reds, and we'll see you on Friday evening with our young commentators. Thanks for tuning in to all our SoundCloud listeners and to DXTL TV from the touchlines. Have a great week, enjoy your work and enjoy your week. Good night, God bless.